Welcome to the Alpha Podcast, your twice weekly dose of sanity in insane world, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have to gloat a little bit. Looks like the little Hawk Tuah girl, Hailey Welch. Yeah, she's facing some legal ramifications to her little Memecoin thing. I never really cared, but this is getting kind of funny, especially coming from somebody who literally lives like 15, 20 minutes away from where I grew up. Yeah, I know the area. It's not good. Anyway, it seems somebody has actually gone after Nick Fuentes with actual weapons. Things are getting really wild out there, especially after, this comes from Trump getting elected and he says it's your body, my choice or something like that, or your body, our choice, whatever that was. But yeah, somebody actually has, after a woman had harassed him at his house and he pepper sprayed, a man comes up with a gun. This is a wild story, and there's something deeper with this one. We're going to take a look at that because, fuck. And then, of course, we also have, oh, yeah. You remember the drones? How they're supposed to be, there's not a threat there. Tell me why the FAA is banning using drones in the cities that we have seen drones being reported in. Let's go ahead and start the show.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Oh, shit. Hold up. I forgot to add the video and get it all set up. I'm an asshole. Hold on.
All right, Canada, it's time to play our favorite winter game, pick a lane and go. You know the rules. Find an imaginary lane and stay in it as long as possible. So far, doing great. No competition. Oh, look at these guys trying to get me in their lane. I don't think so.
Look, I don't even want to attempt to fuck around on the roads. When they're that bad, I ain't doing it. I'm sorry. There are way too many stupid ass people on the roads. When snow's coming down, especially in my area, because we don't have a lot of like snow plows and salt trucks and things like that to take care of the roads. So when it hits us like that, yeah. I mean, I can drive on it. I just don't trust y'all motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I don't. How's it going, everybody? We're gonna have some fun tonight. Yeah, these kinds of things are getting really wild out here. And I'm gonna rant. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have fun and rant. How's it going, Glenn? We got Jennifer in the house as well. Eric Withhack? I think I got that right. Withhack? We got Spuds over there on Rumble side as well. How's it going, Spuds? And Joseph Santos in the house as well. Hey, Joe, how's it going, brother? But yeah, Muffin Man, there you are. But yeah, let's get into this real quick because this story has gotten really. Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to be that dick. If you lost money with this little crypto shit, I don't feel sorry for you. What the fuck do you think that was? She was a flash in a pan fucking star, started a podcast that I literally listened to about 5 minutes of and wanted to physically punch my screen. I mean, just the annoying voices, knowing where she came from, literally like maybe 25 minutes at most from where I grew up. I know the type of person you are. And it just. Anyway. This shit gets funny, guys. Where is it? Share this tab instead there. And let's bring this up on the screen here. We just got me tonight. I don't feel sorry for anyone blowing money on that shit either. Y'all were warned and did it anyway. Yep. This says Hailey Welch, crypto project sued over Hawk Tuah Memecoin. This comes from Newsweek here. God, Jesus, this is wonderful. Investors are suing people associated with the cryptocurrency launched by Hawk Tuah girl Hailey Welch following the crash of the meme coin named after her. It lost more than 95% of its value in a single day when it was released on December 4th. Lawyers for the investors wrote that their December 19th court filing that the lawsuit arises from the unlawful promotion and sale of Hawk Tuah cryptocurrency meme coin known as $Hawk token. The token or Hawk, which defendants offered and sold to the public without proper registration. So they just gave you like some random numbers in a file for you to buy into this because you literally gave money for absolutely nothing. I mean, I understand super chats and things like that. I understand donations, things like that. That's fine. That's fine. But how did you not expect this? How did you even think you were going to make money off this shit in the first place? Like, this was meant to be one of those crypto scams. Jesus. Anyway, named in the suit are Tuah The Moon Foundation. Not gonna lie, you got some good branding, but that's not you. And I know that's not you. Tuah The Moon Foundation, which was used to handle money taken from the sale of the meme coin and its coin and the coin creator, coins words, and the coin's creator, OverHere Ltd, and its executive, Clinton So, and the meme. Newsweek, do better with your structuring. This is hard to read. And the meme coin's Los Angeles-based promoter, Alex Larson Schultz. Welsh rose to fame, blah, 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 fucking blah. What to know? I mean, Jesus Christ, come on. What people are saying. On December 4th, Welch told the Fortune meme coin is not just a cash grab. I like the way you pulled that, Newsweek. I like the way you pulled that. Without actual context or hearing it or seeing the video, something like, it's not just a cash grab, it's this, is incredibly damning. But she'd be just like, no, it's not just a cash grab. She actually said it, but you throw it in there. Neutral, but manipulative as fuck. It really is. Context is actually needed in that kind of situation to see what she actually said. Is values as it's, or just turn it into a link with a timestamp and everything so you can actually go to that or have it in a background video for that or some. I don't fucking know. It's easy to figure that shit out. That's just off the fucking top of my head. You can put that on your fucking server. It's just a little file of that. Just link to the file wherever. It doesn't matter. Whatever. However the fuck y'all want to structure that. Anyway, I just went squirrel. It's just shit, things like that. IT world that just bothers me. Even though if you look at my files on my computer, like the recordings and everything that I do, I even can't make sense of it. But yet I bitch at everybody else because I have to go in your shit and make sense of your shit. Anyway, on December 4th, Welch told the Fortune that her meme coin is not just a cash grab and its value plunged 440 million in just 20 minutes. Welch said that she had changed her mind about the crypto attending conferences and realized that it was a good way to interact with my fans. How? It's like OnlyFans, but you don't have to take off your clothes or do anything extra except say, hey, buy my meme coin. How does that interact with your fucking fans? You're just selling them a product. That's not interacting with them. That's transactional. I don't I don't understand this kind of thinking with people, man. But then again, this ain't this thinking. I guarantee you, she's a blithering fucking idiot. Let's see. At the time, her manager, Johnny Forster, yeah, Johnny Forster, there we go, clarified that the Hawk token is distinct from other celebrity crypto ventures as they are not encouraging people to purchase it. Wasn't there this video where she's just like, hey, everybody, Hawk Tuah is live and all that shit? But you weren't actively promoting it. The shit blew up in your face immediately. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's the best thing about this. The last thing she has ever said online on any kind of social media was a little live where she was doing, where she was just like, all right, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go to bed. And for over 300 hours, she has not been seen online. So apparently she's still sleeping. I don't know how this is working, but this is a funny ass story. And well, I'm gonna look it up. Unincorporated community in Marshall County, Tennessee. The area is 37. It is roughly halfway between Nashville, Tennessee to the north and Huntsville, Alabama to the south. Post office, Belfast, Tennessee. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. That's where Hawk Tuah girl was born, right? Let's do this. Search Google Maps. My information is out there. If anybody fucking wants to goddamn try and dox me, it's cool. Better check the laws of my state. Anyway, directions. My ass grew up in. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me bring this to the forefront here. My ass grew up down here, right here, in good old Fayetteville, Tennessee, right? She was born and raised 24 miles where I grew up from. Y'all know some of the stories of the just stupid shit we've done in this area. Some of the things of the stupid things that I've done with my life. Imagine somebody incredibly fucking stupid and you throw money at her for the very first time just because she said spit on that thing. I don't understand what would drive you guys to kind of be that, to do that with something like that. Like, I get it. She's a good looking girl, but why you think that's going to be a thing from her? Like, you got Bitcoin. Something really backs Bitcoin with the belief and and now what is it? What was that country? There's a whole country. I think it's El Salvador or something like that. There's a whole country where their actual currency is Bitcoin. There's something really valuable behind that. Ethereum's got something as well. There's actual physical, tangible stuff behind that as well. There's something to every bit of the stable coins. Why would you go meme? Especially now. Really. Come on now. Unless you just got it to throw away. And if you got it to throw away like that, then we need to fucking talk. Because I guess there's only certain places in this country that's really struggling. I don't believe that. But to sit there and take, I'm just ragging on the place. I'm just ragging on the place. Y'all don't understand. Hold on. Where is it? Let's bring it back up. I'll let y'all see it too. Where is it? Belfast is in Marshall County, blah, 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 blah. A post office was established at Belfast in 1836. The community was named after Belfast, North Ireland. First communal, notable people, Hailey, Welch. This is the stupid times, ladies and oh my god. Anyway, what is the population of this place? I know it's not elevation 830 feet, zip code, area code, FID, population 844 fucking people. You think you got a crypto fucking queen out of 844 fucking people living in the backwoods of absolutely nowhere? I don't get it. I just don't get it, guys. That's why I don't feel sorry for you. It's not the fact that you lost all your money thinking you were actually going to get something really tangible behind that, some actual real value. It's not that. I mean, that was just stupidity. The stupidity hurts, doesn't it? Is the fact that you didn't look into any of this shit or didn't even think about it. You just threw money at it. And now you're complaining because you lost all your money because motherfucker swooped in, used her fucking name to run a crypto scam and then jetted. I mean, you didn't vet any of this shit. You didn't wait. You wanted to get in early. I got you. You wanted to get when it is like 0.1 penny. Okay. Look at you now. There were red flags all over this that just say this was a crypto fucking scam from the beginning. There were people calling it out. And you did it anyway. That's why I don't care if you lost your money. That's why I don't care if you feel bad about it. However, and crypto scams, those are kind of fucking illegal. So I hope you win. I really do. Because even just being some dumb bitch from the backwoods hillbillies of fucking Tennessee, you should have known better too, you dumb cunt. You just saw money. Because you're a poor farmer's daughter? Not even that. Probably not even that. But you should have actually known that that should have been a thing. Why? Because all this money was flashing in your fucking eyes. And you decided, fuck all the red flags. I'm going to do it anyway. Or you are really that fucking dumb. And therefore This should actually happen to you because you didn't run it by a lawyer? Come on now. Unless the lawyer was in on it too. That could be a thing. But I mean, you still gotta make sure every contract's fucking legal. So how'd that work out with the lawyer? Because the lawyer had been like, "No, this sounds fucking shady." I'm just saying. There's this is probably why they said it wasn't registered, not correctly. And they just went live and started taking money anyway. So you were you were giving your tangible money to a product with no tangible anything. That's a scam. I mean, come on. You already knew. But anyway, I just can't stand that. CoffeeZilla is always right. Oh, yeah, he called it. He fucking called it from the very beginning. Sometimes 7 minutes late to the party is 8 minutes too long. Oh. What's going on, Just Rhonda? How you doing, man? Remember, cash is always king. I mean, you got to look at where the cash is coming from. Come on. They're sitting there saying, like, everything that Temple does, all the revenue that motherfucker brings in because he had this contract with Tenant Media that's supposed to be a Russian thing, which, ladies and gentlemen, if you actually track that back, over 2,800 conservative voices were named in that. You find that a little weird? They just went after certain ones because they were the biggest fish that they could catch. 2,800 conservative fucking names were named in that whole fucking group. And they only targeted one that they could actually be like, man, maybe there could be something here. I don't know how that goes. I don't really care about that one, honestly. It'd be great to actually hear about to see what happened on the back end of it. But I'm just it infuriates me. It really does. And this is why I think this happened right here. I want to lead off into this. It infuriates me that people are this damn dumb and expect sympathy. I'm sorry. I'm going to do some dumb shit too, but I'm not going to be looking for sympathy. It's just who I am. But this right here, this is a wild fucking story brewing here. Now, apparently, Nick Fuentes has said something in the past that is kind of pissed people off. And that was something right after Trump got elected. There was something where he put out a tweet that says like your body, our choice, or something like that, and it infuriated everybody. I mean, there was a woman who stalked him, harassed him, followed him to his house, knocked on his door, was banging on everything. He came out and pepper sprayed her. And she's suing for assault for that. Yeah, you are looking at that correctly. This is what happens next. The killer parked his car in front of my house and approached my door with his pistol drawn and what appears to be a crossbow. I was live streaming at the time. He rings the doorbell, tries the doorknob, and yells, "Yo, Nick." Just bring this up. Hold up. Yep, that's a crossbow. And you know what that is in his hand? Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes. Now, check this out. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's wearing glasses.
Yo, Nick.
Huh. That's fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking insane. I mean, I've said some insane shit. I'm not gonna lie. But actually going out and doing it for something like that. But check this out. This gets weird. Andrew Tate asks, what happened next? What's the story? Montana Groper. The police chased him. He broke into a nearby home, killing 2 dogs, and was subsequently killed by the police. Not talking about Nick Fuentes. He's talking about the dude we were just watching. And then he wasn't lying. On December 18th, 2024, at approximately 11:38 p.m., Berwyn police officers responded to 800 block of Home Avenue. I guess it doesn't really give his address, but I think I got, yeah, okay. And for a report of a male subject with a gun. Responding officers located said subject who fled on foot and successfully escaped from police officers. The subject then forced entry into a residence on the 800 block of Winova Avenue, where he fatally shot 2 dogs. Officers then observed the offender fleeing eastbound into a yard on the 18th block of Home Avenue. The subject disobeyed the officers' verbal commands to stop and proceeded to shoot at police officers. Berwyn police officers returned fire and fatally struck the subject. No officers were injured during this incident. Early reports indicate that the offender was wanted for a triple homicide committed at Mammoth, Illinois, earlier in the day of December 18th of 2024. This incident has been turned over to Illinois State Police Integrity Force and is considered an active and ongoing investigation. There is currently no threat to the community. If anyone has any information or video surveillance, we all know what this one was about. We all know what this one was about. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I don't think any kind of even a hot-headed right-wing extremist would even do that kind of shit to him. I mean, dude, we just walk up and punch him in the mouth and move on. But I just said we is like I'm a right-wing extremist. What the fuck did I still want to punch him. But no, that wouldn't happen. We all know where this is coming from. It's the same people that are pissed off about him saying your body, our choice, or whatever the fuck it was. When the dude's whole shtick is just to piss you off and get you riled up. You know that. Is he anti-Semitic? Fuck yes. To his fucking core. And I'll tell you why. The motherfucker started in media. At the age of 18, he got his start. He was going to be a star. It was all lining up perfectly. Right out of high school, he was going to be somebody. And then he started questioning Jews, which pissed off the woman who saw him and brought him into media because she was Jewish. So they got rid of him. I'm sorry. That story sounds incredibly familiar. I'm just saying. But yeah, to get to a point, we know where this is coming from. We know who we're doing this. It's those kinds of people. It's the left. Let's be honest. It's the left doing all this shit. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad. Whew, Nick, dude, I fucking hate you. But I don't wish death on you. Just stay safe, brother. Protect yourself. Seriously. I mean, even if you defended yourself and stay behind, I don't know if you'd be better behind jail or not. Or behind bars or not in jail. But I don't wish death on you. And if you defend yourself from anything now, I will actually back you up on that. Because not only the Mace thing happened and everybody wanted to go after him for attacking a girl who was stalking him and harassing him all over the fucking place, even came up to his house, went around his property looking in fucking windows, and he maced her. And now you got this. If anything happens, how can I not first instinct think that was self-defense? So yeah, if anything does happen in a situation like that, he's got an argument. But this has gone way too far with shit. Even I'm kind of getting to the point where it's just like, whoa. You know, even I have just outlandish fucking takes once in a while, you know? But honestly, I don't see how we're going to get out of this until there is a shock to the system so egregious that everybody's like, hold the fuck up. Wait, this is not good. Because we know it ain't a CEO of a fucking healthcare company. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh about it. And I just realized I fucked up the beginning of the joke I was going to make from the beginning of the actual episode that would have tied into this, but I didn't set it the fuck up. I'm an asshole. So never mind. But yeah, it's just this kind of thing. It scares the hell out of me, guys. I don't know where we go from here. But we all need to calm the fuck down. And I do mean everyone. Because shovel face, you kind of need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. This one comes from Newsweek too, and this one's, oh, this is beautiful. This right here was written by Pramila Jayapal herself, shovel face. And I say that because when she stands up straight, her jaw juts out way too fucking far. But she has this habit of looking at you like she's looking over her glasses, you know, and that whole kind of stance. When she does that, her chin perfectly straight lines to her forehead, but does not intersect with her nose. So I call it shovel face because it looks like she was hit in the face with a shovel as a kid, and it just kind of dented in. I don't apologize. But then again, we need to pull that back the fucking rhetoric. See, I have that problem too. However, fuck it. You know what? Congress is fair game. I don't care. I don't care. Congress is fair fucking game. These people are insane. Anyway, but she writes the Democrats' path back to power. Opinion. I'm not gonna lie. It starts off great, guys. It really does. It starts off great. Check this out. When we start the next Congress in the new year, Republicans will control the White House, the Senate, and the White House, Senate, and House. I thought she had all that shit backwards. Anyway, as Democrats, we must ask ourselves, how do we get here? The truth is that Democrats have been losing the trust of poor and working people for every race going back at least a decade. No fucking shit. If we do not acknowledge the depths of the problem, we may win a battle in 2 years if the House switches control. But we will lose the battle of winning the trifecta and any chance of real sustained progress for our country. She's talking about House, Senate, and White House. Voters are rightly angry that for the past 50 years, wages have stagnated and stagnated even as fucking words. I haven't had enough of me yet. Wages have stagnated even as productivity increased. Wealth and income inequality have continued to skyrocket. A 56% majority of Americans don't have enough saved up to pay for a medical emergency expense of $1,000 or more, leading to 1 in 12 Americans owning medical debt that totals at least $220 billion nationally. Housing costs have been rising faster than median household income since 2000, leading people to spend over 30% of their monthly income on housing costs. Meanwhile, prices of groceries from diapers to eggs have skyrocketed. Through all of this, corporations have made record profits, and America's 806 billionaires are richer than half the population combined. All sounds 100 fucking percent spot on, right? What up, Carolyn? How you doing tonight? Oh, look, Joe's in the house. Give me a sec. This is where it fucking spins. I swear to God. Once New York actually fucking flips, Washington, we're going to have a talk. Look, I hate the fucking Republican Party too, goddamn it, but y'all motherfuckers have gone insane. And this is your representative. Giant Democratic Party identifications started back in 2010 and have continued to crater as voters watch the traditional party of poor working class Americans fail to deliver basic policy like raising the minimum wage while embracing free trade rather than protecting jobs at home. Voters began abandoning both parties in droves. Oh, you're starting to slip here. There were a lot of people that did leave the Republican Party. Don't get me wrong. But it was like, what was it? 0.75 to 1.5 or something. Like, it was like literally 2-to-1 kind of situation. It was double. I guess I would be double, right? 2-to-1? Yeah. That was almost fucking double between who had flipped registration from Republican to Democrat or Democrat to Republican. Republicans won that one. It doesn't matter how you want to spend it. Let's see. With party identification with independents reaching its height of 43% last year. "43% of all registered voters were independent?" Is that what you're trying to say? Because we all know that's 100% complete bullshit. That's just placating, though. You're going to sit there and tell me the independent party was damn near half the fucking country. In 2024, millions of voters chose to stay home, and millions of infrequent voters chose the candidate who conveyed the anger they felt most promised to blow up the system. Here we fucking go, guys. By the way, that's her. Take a good look at that. Do you see authority? Do you see power? Or do you see somebody who actually fucking cares about you? Because I listened to this bitch in committee hearings. I know what this bitch is about. And if that's what you want to bring to Congress, I support the secession. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand how fucked up the Democratic Party really fuck is until you start listening to these hearings, until you start actually listening to what they are saying. And then you realize that when they read these things in these floor debates, when they read these things in these committee hearings, most of them, it's not them. It's their fucking staffers. The people that help them. They write this shit up, and these people just go out there, they read it over, they memorize it, and spew it out the next fucking day. And then that's when you realize, what the fuck's the point of a representative? Because it's still some dumbass fucking kid interning with a representative for me to take my fucking money, fuck me in the ass, and make me argue whether it's left and right, who's the better fucking rapist. Y'all are fucking insane. But here we go. This is wonderful. To win back working class and poor voters of every race, it's past time for a rebuild of the Democratic Party. We must urgently and authentically communicate to people that we will stand up for them, and we most clearly paint a vision of how we will unrig the system. Hey guys, hold up. Where have you heard that before? You thought Harris was copying Trump? This is why I say it gets interesting. Where is it? Democrat, we must urge you to stand up. Oh, it was. Where the fuck was I? To stand up for them, and we must clearly paint vision of unrig the system. Here we go. So we can actually deliver results that make people's lives better every day. Ma'am, there ain't a single thing you've done that made my life better in any way, shape, or form. I listened to your hearings. You ain't there for me. You're there for you. You're there for your buddies. And you're there to fuck me over. Because you're the ones that, you're part of the crew that, I'm not saying the Democratic Party. It's literally the people that just go in there and do whatever the fuck you're told to do. Which is head up by people like Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, and Mike Johnson. I mean, they're leading the way. Granted, Republican Party, most of y'all motherfuckers are actually trying to do the right thing. You're listening to your people, at least. Most of you. The Senate, go fuck yourself. Old Senate, right now, the one we have. These new people coming in, we'll see. Old Senate, Lindsey fucking, bomb Iran. That bitch is still there. California, how the fuck did somebody in the House of Representatives that literally told you he had fucking tangible proof that the Russiagate hoax existed, and you make him senator? Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know about the shit that's been found about all that, right? Because your news outlets ain't really fucking telling you. Shout out to Ground News. Fucking love it. Let's be clear. After that, I don't fucking believe a word you say. Every goddamn motherfucking time a Democrat has said the words, let's be clear, every goddamn thing after that has been complete 100% horseshit from beginning to end. You lose anybody who may look at you from an independent aspect once those words are said. And I'm going to tell you fucking why. It has been imprinted on anybody who would think twice about this. It has been imprinted. When you say, let's be clear, it is a definitive statement. It is a statement of fact. I am to believe it. 2 weeks, sometimes 6 months. Hell, sometimes with big shit, years. Like January 6th. Years. By the way, people are still getting locked up for that shit. But when you say, let's be clear, every goddamn time, you have been proven 100% to be lying to my face. And if that information gets out to the public, that information was damn sure known by you or your fucking staffers who decided to keep it from you. I'm going to give you your way out. But I goddamn guarantee you know it. You know my name, my address. You know everything about me. So if you can call that up so goddamn quickly, how can you not call any of this up so goddamn quickly until you lose everything and then you whine, cry, bitch, and moan and then still say this? Unrigging the system requires that we call out for the very actors who are rigging the system and benefiting from people's pain. Too many of these actors are the very people who fund our party and elections. Ma'am, we need to have a talk because you're one of them. That confuses voters in knowing if we will stand up and fight for them. And it also influences too many in our own Republican Party to moderate their positions and not stand up for the fight for the working people. That's why I've led many of my colleagues in calling for our party to reject big money and dark money in primaries. We have to be crystal clear and consistent about who we are and standing up for how hard we intend to fight for them. Okay. You're making sense again. Let's come on back. Pull it back. Reel it the fuck back in a little bit. Even when the line gets tight. Reel it the fuck back in. Unrigging an economy that has been rigged over decades also takes time. President Biden and Democrats have been in the process of rejecting failed trickle-down economic policies and embracing middle-out, bottom-up economics with real results. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. You're going to sit there and tell me, except for major... I'm going to pull it back here. You're going to sit there and tell me that except for major ass companies that the government knew was going to succeed during the lockdowns, where 76 of our representatives in the House of Representatives, well, in Congress, it was actually House members and the senators that were on that list. The 76 on Capitol Hill alone are implicated in insider trading because they knew what businesses would be affected, what stocks they owned, and what businesses would succeed, that they could sell those old businesses that would fail, pump that money into businesses that they could succeed. 76 Democrats and Republicans that sit on fucking Capitol Hill literally stole from your fucking pocket before you even knew what was gonna fucking happen. I'm never gonna forget that shit. That actually fucking hurt me. But anyway, let's go back to this. We created over 16 million jobs, saved our economy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No. Weren't we down over 12 million because of the fucking pandemic? And you told every single motherfucker, if you were deemed non-essential, stay the fuck home. The government will pay you, and you will get more money than the people that were deemed essential in most fucking areas. I'm pretty sure $800 something is not going to help in fucking New York, or it's not going to be a drop in the bucket in New York City. But I'm pretty sure that your unemployment benefits are higher than mine. Because literally, if I lose my job and I claim unemployment, I get a measly 297 full benefit, $297 a week. Yeah. But during the pandemic, people in my area were making over $800 fucking dollars a week to sit home and do goddamn nothing. While I was deemed essential, busting my ass for my same fucking hourly wage. Did I get anything for being deemed essential? Working in the fucking hospitals where COVID patients were at, to the point I took off my fucking mask and I was eating Cheetos, drinking Dr. Pepper in the COVID ward. Stop playing games with me. I didn't get shit from it. You paid motherfuckers to stay home and then told me I have to go out there. Okay. The hype about COVID is going to kill everybody. I'm fucking every goddamn where. I'm on the school grounds. I'm on these, your grocery stores, your electronic stores. I'm your gas stations. I'm in that shit. Making sure the network runs, making sure their security cables are good, making sure everything is fine. Security cameras are. I'm that kind of person. And what I get from it? Absolutely goddamn nothing. I'm not going to say that. I got one hell of a gift, but it doesn't make up for everything else. I got fucking empty roads. And I will say, goddamn, thank you for that. But that's all. Meanwhile, non-essential motherfuckers got paid massive amounts of money to sit home and do absolutely goddamn motherfucking nothing. And they got more money than I did a week. So yeah, go fuck yourself with that shit. 16 million jobs, a little over. Okay, let's just go ahead and make it even. 4 million jobs were created under Biden. I'll tell you this, the only thing that you've actually done that has really fucking helped was the Chips and Science Act, because motherfuckers will say they're hiring, create fucking jobs for people, realize there's a source of revenue within their fucking companies, and just keep the now hiring sign up, or just be like, no, we're actually going to cut this. And then a month later, now hiring again. Yet nobody's getting hiring except somebody who already actually works a fucking job, because they know you're going to show up. They know full fucking well that you're going to show up and bust your fucking ass for less money than you would make sitting at home on that fucking unemployment benefit bullshit. I'm sorry, that just bothers the fuck out of me. That just got me. I just realized how fucking mad that actually got me. Wow. I got trauma, ladies and gentlemen. But no, it bothers me that you said everybody can go back the fuck to work. And hey, we just created 12 million jobs out of nowhere. No, you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. You saved our economy from a pandemic disaster. Man, the economy fucking tanked and every single one of you fucking bought it up at the lowest fucking value you could get it down to. Every single one of you bought it the fuck up. You artificially inflated our fucking economy with our tax dollars benefiting you in the long run to make the economy look good. You manipulated the fucking market. And how do I know they manipulated the market, ladies and gentlemen? You remember the diamond hands, the GameStop short? How they shut down crypto markets for GameStop trading, but everything else was open. Except for that, you couldn't do anything with that. Except for the bigwigs who had something really to gain with that shit. They still traded. We're going to finish this out, and then you're going to have 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to stop interrupting, but and pass programs to support struggling families for relief checks. Relief checks. I'm sorry, you're talking about the, what, 2,600 and a 1,200? That's it? Meanwhile, did y'all know that Ukraine got $2,500, $2,600 roughly of your money? Huh. Every single citizen? Hold on, let me explain. Part of the relief action, you can look this up. I challenge you to look this up. Challenge me on it. Part of some of the relief package that we gave to Ukraine was a deal that equated to giving them about $2,500, $2,600 of Ukrainian money to all 50 million of the Ukrainian citizens. Okay, transfer their money into our money, $2,500 a person. Well, that's only $67 of ours. It doesn't matter, right? $67 times 50 million. Here's where it kicks you in the fucking nuts even harder, ladies and gentlemen. We gave them about $2,600 fucking dollars of their money, of their money, just for being in a fucking war. Their monthly income equates to $300 to $400 fucking dollars of their income. $300 to $400 is the median income for people of Ukraine, of their money. And every single fucking person got $2,500 fucking dollars of their money, which does equate to $67 per person of yours times 50 million. No wonder we got the fucking videos of them living it up in the fucking club and having lavish ass fucking parties. No wonder their economy is fucking booming with the wheat. You have an argument to be made with wheat. I get it. But everything else? Or something that literally covers up crimes the president has done while he was not vice president nor president of the United States of America. And his son was the bagman, the crack addict, the brightest son of a bitch you know, or whatever the fuck the saying was. But it's all good, ladies and gentlemen, because there's no corruption. Why? Because a check that had in the memo section, they wrote loan repayment. So it's not money laundering because he wrote loan repayment in the memo on a check. That's right. Joe Biden's brother paid him $200,000 in a check and wrote loan repayment on the memo to Joe Biden, which can be tracked with an incoming $240,000 payment with his dealings with Burisma. Now, if Joe Biden doesn't have anything to do with that, where was the loan repayment coming from? Oh, something long the fuck ago. It doesn't matter. Don't even look into that. We have no record of it. Wait. I mean, wasn't Fannie Willis kicked off for that shit? We all saw that coming. It was way too fucking late for that to actually happen. But anyway, let's get back to this. Oh, let's see. And past programs to support struggling families from relief checks, housing assistance, and the child tax credit. Oh, the child tax credit fucked everybody up. Don't lie. You gave them that child tax credit throughout the fucking year and then didn't even made sure they did not know that they don't get it in their taxes as well. But when Republicans took over the House and allowed those provisions to expire, voters were left facing continued price gouging by corporations and feeling like the rug was pulled out from under them, leading them rightly feeling that they were worse off than before. Where did the disconnect come? Where did that disconnect just fucking happen in those two statements? We've created over 16 million jobs, saved our economy from a pandemic disaster, and passed programs to support struggling families from relief checks, housing assistance, and child tax credit. But when Republicans took over the House and allowed those provisions to expire, voters were left facing continued price gouging by corporations and feeling like the rug was pulled out from. How did you get from point A to point Z without connecting the fucking dots? Oh, wait. There was never any dots between. Because she's saying, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a problem. We've been trying to work on it, but they've been stopping us for over a decade. Oh, this is fucking pathetic, guys. This is Pramila Jayapal. This is fucking pathetic. Sorry. That's exactly why progressives pushed hard to ensure we passed Build Back Better. Ha ha ha. How'd that work out? Bridges broken on land and at sea. Wait, wasn't there a ship that got stuck in the Panama Canal? Port shut down. Strikes all over the place. Railroad, land and sea and air. How'd that Build Back Better go, ladies and gentlemen? I'm sorry, it's not funny. I'm just trying to laugh before I lose my fucking shit. Legislation that would have addressed two of the biggest inflationary costs. Wait a minute. What is it? Universal child care and housing. So you want the government to pay for every child to get whatever health care you determine it is, whether it be genital mutilation on an underage child whose brain hasn't fully developed into the whole point of, hey, maybe I shouldn't pick my nose. Our government taxpayer dollars should fund that, right? Housing. Oh. So you mean to tell me the government owns my motherfucking house now? I mean, if it's universal, they pay for it no matter fucking what. The government owns my motherfucking place? What about universal basic income? So whatever they say at the drop of a hat, we know how fucked up our government is. They can just end my money just because? I mean, people spend years in litigation with shit like this. Look at Social Security. Now, I know that's a fucked up situation altogether, but actual real claimants have to go through years of litigation through that shit before they actually get, yeah, they do get a good check coming back to them once they do get that. I get it. Cool. If that's fought for. But you shouldn't have to go that long if it's real. Why? Why is it that bad? Because people like my fucking sister will say she can't work because she's got bipolar disorder. And her proof is she can't control her attitude. Bitch, if that's true, I'm going on disability. I mean, I can't stand stupidity, and I see it all around me. In all forms of government, in everyday fucking life, every fucking body is stupid. It's like there's no processes going on in people's brains anymore. It pisses me off. It gets to me. But you're going to sit there and tell me that housing, childcare, maybe you have an argument. I'd be willing to fund that. Hell, I've even admitted I'd be willing to fund universal health care to a certain extent. Now, let's pull that back because there has to be a limit to it. If there isn't a limit, how would you stop hypochondriacs? You know those people who fart and it smells bad and they think their insides are liquefying and need to go to the fucking hospital? Those people. If it's all for fucking free, what stops them from going every goddamn day? Or those who just go to a hospital to get a note to get out of work. What stops them from doing that? Off the taxpayer dime. I've never had an answer to any of that. Now, if you break your arm or something, hey, fuck. Even if you do something stupid, learn from it. Just stop doing stupid ass shit. We'll put it back together. If you got something like cancer, I would argue what it's from. If it's genetic, sorry. And I'm going to tell you why. I take after my dad's side of the family. Genetically. On my dad's side of the family for the past 5 fucking generations, nobody's lived past 72. Hell, one of my uncles was literally too fucking fat to be carried out of the fucking house by people alone on a stretcher. When he died, that's my genetics. If nobody in the past 5 generations has lived past 72, half my life is fucking over, motherfuckers. So why should I expect you to pay for something that nothing can be done about? Unless you look into mRNA technology, but we're not going to get into any of that bullshit because why should I expect you to pay for that? Why? Because I existed and I paid into the system? Okay, cool. How much did I pay? What have I done? Did I take out more than I put in? See, it's those kinds of arguments. It's those micro arguments that need to be fucking had. And everybody wants to break it down into just general fucking talking points. All right, let's break a talking point down every single fucking time. Because I can find fault in every single bit of it. However, I do agree with the overall basic fucking premise. If you get sick and it's to a point to where you feel like you need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. I'll pay for it. I want to see you live. But if you're doing it because, like I said, your fart smells weird and you feel like your insides are liquefying because of it, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. Why should I pay for that? That's your own hypochondriac fucking brain. Anyway, I've gone over the 1 hour mark, but I do want to finish this. This bill was blocked by two conservative Democrats in the state, or Democrats in the Senate, and torpedoed the effort to address the rising costs of the rising costs that families continue to face. Had we delivered on these two critical pieces in a timely way, voters would have felt effects, and the election result may have been very different. Ma'am, it might have fucking worked had you not been sending money overseas to every goddamn thing, to every goddamn body, thinking we were going to pay for it because, hey, it ain't your money, right? The good news is that Democrats do have a clear path forward to be united and passionate about fighting for bold, direct economic policies that unrig the system and deliver change so families across America can stop just trying to survive and start to thrive. That is not all on the Republican Party. That has to go back to fucking, in my lifetime, Bill Gates, George Bush, Barack Obama. Oh, wait, that didn't really happen over Trump, but Biden, yes. Some of it did. Some of it was actually spurred by Trump. I will admit that. He did add to the deficit, but y'all didn't pass the shit that would have actually helped in the first goddamn place because anything that came from Trump or anybody related to Trump that had a positive view of Trump, you motherfuckers would unanimously vote, save for about 5 Democrats in the House, damn near every time when it actually made sense. Stop playing games in my life. That means being united and fighting the GOP or anything that rigs the system against working class people and poor people. One of the first opportunities that to do that will be over Trump's efforts to expand tax cuts for the wealthiest. Oh my God. Here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, the wealthiest among us. Yeah, it does look bad when you actually do that, but the wealthiest among us through their businesses actually get corporate tax cuts and everything like that. So the money that they actually make, which they spend more, they make up more in taxes than the actual taxpayer citizens. As far as the revenue for the fucking country, they make more. The billionaires, these corporations, they pay more in taxes as far as revenue is concerned than the average fucking citizen. Everything the fucking country brings in is more off their back than ours. God damn. Let's see. Where was it? Tax cuts for the wealthiest. Oh yeah. So with their if they get a little tax break, more money comes back into their company, which means if their company makes more money, they can invest more money back into that company, build a new building to expand into another area, creating jobs to supply an economy to grow. The more money a business can pump back into itself, the faster they can grow as the economy suits them. It did fucking work. Motherfucker, if you lost your back in the day, back under Trump, before all this bullshit started to happen with Orange Man fucking bad, if you lost your goddamn job within a week or two, weren't y'all motherfuckers back to work? You found something incredibly quickly in a pinch if you needed to. You could just literally ask your friend, hey, you know of a job anywhere I can apply to? Yeah, I got 5 right off the bat. Here you go. You were back to fucking work as soon as you applied yourself to doing it. Y'all remember that? Now how's it looking? But the tax cuts for the wealthy that they cut out under Joe Biden? It seems like these motherfuckers are still making money hand over fist with these now hiring signs because they're so backed up and overworking everybody, but they won't hire a goddamn motherfucking person. You know what? Fuck it. We've gone 15 fucking minutes over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm throwing you the Rumble one here because I got to take a break real quick. I got to pee. I'm sorry. You got the Rumble link right there in the YouTube chat. Y'all got 3 minutes. Let's cut it over.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction, cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.